So we're graphing the line that passes through the given point and has this given slope m. So let's first plot the point at the, at 6 comma negative 1. So we go, remember, this is your direction that you go left or right from the origin. Here's the origin right there. Okay, so how far do we go left or right? Well, we go 6 units left, right, and specifically right because that's in the positive direction. Going left would have gone here, would get you to negative 6. You want to go to positive 6. So we go over to positive 6. That's what x tells us to do. And the y-coordinate tells us to go up or down, and specifically down to negative 1. So we want to point right there. So 6 comma negative 1, right there. Okay. Sorry about that. I got a hard time with that. Okay. Now the slope says rise negative 5, run 3. If we rise negative 5, we're going in the negative direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then run 3. 1, 2, 3. And we can put a point right there. Rise negative 5, run 3. There. And all we need is 2 points and we can connect them. So I can take my line drawing tool here and I can put a line right through those points and I can just keep extending it all the way up to there. And that's what it should look like. Just know that you could say rise negative, whoops, sorry about that. Got to switch from tool to tool. You could rise negative 5 and run 3, which is what we did. You could also rise 5 and then run in the negative direction 3 for x. So what did that look like if we were starting at that point that they gave us? Rising 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and running negative 3, 1, 2, 3. That would be that point right there. As you can see, we're actually a little bit off. And if we said rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, run 1, 2, 3 again, we're even further off up there. If you are slightly inaccurate with your line when they're close together, as you get further apart, you start to become off by a little bit. And so what should we do about that? Well, what we should really do is we should plot points that are further apart. We're going to rise 5, run 3, and say that point. Rise 5, run 3, and say that point. And then I'm going to take my tool. I don't know if you can see that I'm doing this, but I'm going to adjust that to go through the further points. Notice that if we adjust to go through the further points, then the closer points all fall into line as well. So you're always better off moving whatever the slope tells you to do multiple times to get multiple points further and further apart and connect the furthest apart ones. That's going to give you the most accurate line. So anyhow, that's what we've got. We've got a graph of a line that goes through that point and has that particular slope. Sorry, I'm trying to use my erase tool. Let's see how I can do on that. And yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy peasy.